Hi everybody, welcome to Barre with Mary. We have a 45-minute total body bar class today. So full body workout, low impact, and all of it can be done in the comfort of your own home. Talk about a win-win. For equipment, we'll be using a light resistance band today. So I'm using my light resistance loop. If you only have a band and not a loop, you can just tie it about this size, okay? And make yourself into a little loop. You're gonna grab a mat, grab your equipment, and let's get started. Set your band off to the side and we'll start in a wide turnout today. So you take your feet nice and wide on the mat. We're gonna turn our legs out, okay? So inner thighs rotate forward. Bend your knees, slide your hands down, and then just take a moment here and take a little twist. Pushing out with the left hand, twisting the left shoulder to the right knee. Inhale through center, we'll exhale, switch. Just like that, side to side, opening up through the hips, through the inner thighs, getting a nice little rotation through the mid-spine, a little opening in the chest. Just connecting with your breath here. Last time. Meet me center. Lift the chest up, staying low in the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, palms are facing me. As you rise, we're gonna squeeze the elbows into the side. And as you lower, arms press up faster. Squeeze and reach, lift and lower. Now if reaching your arms overhead is uncomfortable, feel free to come more to a shoulder height here. That's totally fine. Feeling as your arms move, the shoulder blades move. So you squeeze the shoulder blades together as your elbows squeeze in. And you spread the shoulder blades wide as the arms sweep overhead. Getting that little bit of movement, opening up through the hips, through the lower body. Give me 4, 3, 2, last one up. Hold this one down, bring the hands down to the heart, little pulses down with the hips, go down and down. Really drive down into your heels here. Squeeze the heels towards each other and feel the inner thighs pressing open. Here for 8, for 6, go 4, 3, 2, stay low, inhale. Now on your exhale, you're gonna rotate your legs to parallel. You're gonna take your hips back. You're gonna hinge your torso forward and find a wide squat. On your inhale, come back to that wide turnout. Legs turn out, chest lifts, hips sink. Exhale, hinge it forward, legs parallel, wide squat. Inhale, wide turnout. 2 more like that. Exhale, hinge it forward, reach the hips back. Inhale, lift the chest up. Last time, find that wide squat. Find that wide turnout. Now I want you to come to that wide squat and I want you to hold it and then I want you to take a forward fold. Extend the hips up to the ceiling, melt the hands down to the mat, and then just take a moment here. Release the upper body, kind of swaying side to side, shake out the head, bend through the knees. Feel how the backs of the legs are feeling today. Big breath in and a big breath out. Walk your hands over to the right. Plant your hands, step back into a downward dog. Hips are high, heels are reaching down to the mat. Inhale here. Exhale. Roll through the spine, coming to your high plank. Walk your feet back as much as you need to find that high plank alignment. Now from here, I want you to walk your feet as wide as the mat. Take a breath in, and on your exhale, left hand taps right shoulder, right hand taps left shoulder. Little shoulder tap. Shoulder tap side to side. Now with the feet a little wider, I'm hoping you have a little bit more of a stable base. So you can really focus on not letting your hips rock from side to side here, okay? Hips are still unstable. We're wrapping the sides of the waist in, wrapping the front low ribs in and up, and really feeling the low belly pull up towards the spine here. Focusing on that deep core activation, stabilizing the pelvis. 4 more, go 4, 3, 2, last one, hips high, down dog. Bring the feet back to hips distance in this downward dog. Big breath in, and a big breath out. Again, roll through the spine, come to your high plank. Tap down onto your forearms, forearm plank. Elbows under the armpits, hands line with the elbows. Now we're going to do some little shoulder shrugs here. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together, dropping your chest. And then press into the forearms, spread the shoulder blades wide. Shoulder blades squeeze, your chest dips. Shoulder blades spread, chest lifts. Just keep going like that. Shoulder blades squeeze, shoulder blades wide. together, and wide. So it's like a tiny, tiny little push-up here. Warming up through the scapula, the shoulder blades, warming up the abdominals, and really feeling this connection of your forearms pressing down into the mat, and how strong you can get in the upper body. Give me 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold that press into the mat, just hold your forearm plank. Feel the elbows and the toes pull towards each other. Press the back of the head up to the ceiling, and really wrap the abdominals around you here. Just hold and breathe. 8, 7, 6, get a little bit longer. Here for 4, 3, 2, child's pose. Bring the knees down, big toes together, knees wide. Walk the hands forward and melt your forehead down into the mat. Take a big breath in and let it go. One more time here, long inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Walk yourself up to seated. Grab your loop. We're gonna lay down on our backs. Okay, laying down on our backs here, I want you to bring the loop around your left shin. Okay, so just a few inches below your knee. Left leg is gonna be up a tabletop. I want you to bring your left hand into the bottom of the loop here. Palm is facing down towards the floor. Right foot is gonna start planted today. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, I just want you to press down on the band and feel the left side of the waist wrap in towards center. Inhale, release that press. Exhale, re-engage. Inhale, release. Exhale, press. So starting really simple today, I want you to focus on how deeply you can engage the left side of your abdominals as you exhale and press down on the band. So you feel the left side of the waist wrapping in towards center. You feel your pubic bone drawing up towards your belly button. Right here is a great place to stay, okay? We're gonna level up. At any point, if it's too much, you come back to this or any other level. Lift your right heel off of the mat. On your next exhale, press down on the band and lift your right leg up to tabletop. Inhale, release the band, lower the right toes back to the mat. Keep going like that. Exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press and lift. Inhale, lower. So with the addition of the right leg, you're gonna ask your abdominals to engage a little bit more to make sure your pelvis is not moving. So just like in that high plank, where we really focus on wrapping the sides of the waist in, hugging the front low ribs in and down, same idea here, okay? Pelvis is not moving, abdominals are working. Give me 2 more like this. Last one. Keep the right leg lifted. Inhale, soften that press on the bands. On your next exhale, I want you to press on the band and extend your right leg straight. Inhale, everything comes back to center. Exhale, press down the band, right leg extends. Inhale to center, keep going. Double check. Shoulders are heavy and soft down into the mat. We're not gripping our face or our neck here as we engage. When you press down on the band and you extend that right leg long, the lower you take the right leg, the more you're gonna ask out of your abdominals. So you decide, do you need to take it a little higher today? Do you need to take it a little lower today? Your choice. Okay, again, we're gonna add a little bit more onto this. If this is enough for you, stay right here. If you're ready for a little bit more, I want you to take your right hand behind your head to support your neck. On your next exhale, when we extend the right leg and press down the band, curl up. On your inhale, everything comes back to center, head and neck lowered down to the mat. Exhale, you've got that bicycle, you press down on the band, you curl up. Inhale, lower, keep going like this. I know, getting a little bit more of a shake going, right? So you'll notice this is all very left side dominant. Okay, we're gonna do a pretty extended series here on a single side of the body. Okay, so we're gonna work left obliques, we're gonna work right hip, right glutes, and then we'll take that whole series on the other side, okay? Give me 4 more like this. 4, 3, last 2. Last one, I want you to hold that curl up, little presses down on the band. Go press and press, you've got it. Press and press. Right leg is extended. unless that is too much for you, in which case you can always bring it back to tabletop, or you can always take your right foot back down to the floor, okay? Tiny presses down on the band for 8, 6, go 4, 3, hold the press down, take little curls up with the chest, go up and up, you've got it, up and up, little curl, maybe press down a little more with the band, go 16, go 12, keep breathing, here for 8, we're gonna hold it, 6, you're gonna hold it, go 4, 3, 2, here's your hold, take an inhale, exhale, press down the band, curling higher, maybe lower your right leg a little bit more, hold and breathe for 4, 3, 2, lay back, pull the knees into the chest. Now take the band around both legs and slide it a few inches above your knees. From this position, lower your feet down and roll over onto your left side. Left forearm is gonna come down onto the mat with the left elbow under your left shoulder. Knees are gonna bend, band is a few inches above your knees here. Okay, elbows in line with your hips, hips are in line with your feet, and I want you to re-engage the left side obliques. So all that work you just did, find it again in that left side body. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, modified side plank, hips lift. We're gonna kick the right leg straight, and we're gonna reach the right arm overhead. On your inhale, everything comes back down to the mat. Exhale, kick and lift. Inhale, lower down. Keep going. Now, as we lift up here, I want you to feel that push down into the left shin, that push down into the left forearm, and that lift to the left side oblique. So we're still really working into that left side body. But now we're also going to incorporate work into the outer hips, and both hips are working here. So we feel that bottom left glute firing. We feel that top right hip firing. 4 more like this. 4, 3, 2. This time, take it up. Hold it up. Right arm stays where it is. Right foot is flexed. I want you to inhale, lower the right leg to tap the mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You're pushing into that left forearm. Hips are stacked. Really squeezing the bottom left glute. Give me 4. Give me 3. 2. Last one down. Hold this one up. Little pulses up with the right leg, up and up. Things will change soon, okay? So keep breathing. See if you can lift the left side obliques a little higher. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Go 4, 3, 2. From here, bring the right forearm down to the mat. Rotate into a forearm tabletop position, okay? So square your hips down to the mat. Rotate that bottom left shin so the left toes are pointing to the bottom edge of your mat. Right leg is extended straight. Push out through the right heel. On your inhale, tap your right toes down to the mat. On your exhale, lift it up. Inhale, you tap. Exhale, lift. So little break for the left obliques. Left hip is still working though, yeah? I want you to really think about pulling your left hip back and shifting a little bit more weight into your right forearm. The main focus here is going to be, though, the back of the right leg, really working. So as we lift that straight right leg up, think about squeezing the right glute. Now think back to your warm-up, your forearm plank. Remember how we did those little shoulder shrugs? Same idea here, okay? Push into your forearms and spread the shoulder blades wide, just like you set yourself up to do in your warm-up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one down. Hold this one up. We're going to take it to a rainbow shape. Tap your right toes out to the right. Exhale, squeeze through center. Tap your right toes out to left. Exhale through center. So tracing a rainbow here. Now, because we just worked our left hip and our left obliques pretty deeply, you're probably feeling that left supporting leg more than usual here. That's not a bad thing, okay? But if it's too much, please feel free to come up to your hands if that feels better for you. Or you can play with leaning more weight over to the right. So you're really putting most of your weight into your right forearm here. Give me 3, 2, the last one. Hold this one center, little pulses up with the right leg, up and up, you've got it, up And up, really pushing out through the right heel. Press down into the forearms. Keep the neck nice and long. Here for 8, 6, go 4, 3, final variation, little circles, right heel traces, little circle. Little circle, does not matter the direction, we're gonna go both ways. Your right heel is just drawing a circle here, maybe about the size of like a softball. Whatever you can keep the hips still and find that movement, that range of motion, that's the right one for you. 2 more this direction. The last one, switch, go the other way. Little circles, a little circle. Could you extend the right leg a little straighter? Could you squeeze the right quadricep a little bit more? Here for 4, we're gonna hold it. In 3, in 2, last one. Hold that right leg straight, lift it higher. Pull the left hip back, press into the forearms, and reach out through the right heel. Hold right here, 4. Leg a little higher, 3. Here for 2. Lower that leg down. Bend the knee in, press back into a narrow child's pose. Just taking a moment to breathe here. Awesome work on that first side. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Walk yourself back up to seated. Swing your legs around in front of you. We're going to take that band off of the left foot, keep it on the right leg. It's going to come on the right shin. We're going to lay back down on our backs, second side. Whew. Left foot stays planted, right leg comes up to a tabletop. Right hand into the band, palm is down towards the floor. Left arm can just rest at your side. Take a moment here, set yourself up. Nice long spine. And we just start with that inhale. And as we exhale, we press down on the band. Inhale, release that press. Exhale, re-engage. Keep going like that, nice and simple to start, catching your breath, noticing how your body feels. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely feeling my right hamstring a little bit more. Since we just did that work, firing up the hamstring, we'll make sure we do a good stretch for both sides after this series. Again, you are welcome to stay right here, just focusing on the right side obliques, hugging in, low ribs hugging down, pubic bone pulling up towards the belly button. If you're ready to layer on, lift your left heel off the mat. On your next exhale, press down on the band, float the left leg up, tabletop. Inhale, release that press down, release the left toes down. Keep going, exhale, press and lift. Inhale, lower. Notice what your shoulders are doing here. Try to soften your shoulders down to the mat. Relax the face. Really great deep core work. Some nice focused oblique work as well. 4 more like this. 3. Last 2. On this one, left leg stays up. Inhale. Exhale, press down on the band, extend the left leg straight. Inhale, pull everything in. Exhale, press and extend. Inhale, pull it in. It's a little modified bicycle here, right? The added resistance of the loop gives you a little bit more tension into the right side obliques. And again, it's up to you where you send that left leg. The higher you send it, the less weight you're putting on your abdominals, making sure that your leg is at the right height so that you are not arching into your low back. This is a great place to stay. If you want to layer on, take your left hand back behind your head to support your neck. On your next exhale, you add that curl up. Inhale, everything releases back. Exhale, press down, extend, curl. Inhale, release. Now when you add this curl up, really think about curling your chest towards your thigh. So we're not crunching our chin down to our chest. The head is heavy back into the left palm. And we're layering on the rectus abdominis here as we curl up, feeling the belly pull down towards the spine. We're gonna do 3 more. 2. On this one, hold the curl up. Little press down on the band. Go press and press. You've got it. Press and press. Little down, little down. Keep breathing. Here for 8, 6, go 4, 3, hold that press down, curl the chest up and up, go a little up. Chest is curling towards the thighs for 16, for 12. We have a hold on deck. Go 8, and go 6, go 4, 3, 2, here's your hold, inhale. Exhale, press down on the band, curl up a little higher, maybe lower the leg 1 more inch. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, lay back, hug the knees to the chest. Take the band around both legs. Slide the band up so it's a few inches above your knees. Roll over onto your right side. Right forearm comes down into the mat. Elbows underneath the shoulder, knees bent, and you've got one long line here. Elbow, hips, and feet are lined up. Shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked. From here, inhale. On your exhale, we come up to that modified plank. We extend the left leg, we extend the left arm, reaching out in opposition. Inhale, lower everything back down to the mat. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lower. Exhale, we reach. Inhale, we lower. So as we lift up, pushing into the right forearm, pushing into that right bottom shin, and really lifting up through the right side obliques, through the right outer hip. And then of course, because we're extending the left leg straight, we're pushing against the band, flexing through that left foot, and keeping the leg in parallel so all 5 toes are pointing toward me. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Press it up, hold it. Stay right there. Left leg, inhale, lower down to the mat. Exhale, you lift. Inhale, you lower. Exhale, you lift. Make sure this top left hip is not rolling back. Stack hip on top of hip. Push down to the right forearm. Right shoulder draws away from your ear. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. Hold the up. Little pulses of the left leg up and up. We're transitioning into that forearm tabletop on deck. First breathe here. 16. You've got it. 12. Lift the hips a little higher. Go 8. 6. Go 4. 3. 2. Hold it. Inhale. On your exhale, left hand down to the mat. Rotate into that forearm tabletop. Whew, that was not a graceful transition for me. Lift your left leg up. Now take a moment here, square the hips. Make sure the left hip is pointing down to the mat. Shift a little bit more weight into your left forearm. Reach out through your left heel. Inhale, left toes tap the mat. Exhale, they lift up. Inhale, they tap. Exhale, they lift. Keep going like that. So again, you're going to feel your right hip a little bit more on this side. Really think about pulling the right hip back, elongating through the right side body. Push into the forearm, spread the shoulder blades wide, finding that nice stable base for the upper body. And every time you lift the left leg, you're squeezing the left glute, and you're going to feel that left hamstring activate as well. Try to push out through the left heel, and really squeeze the left quadricep. 4 more. 3. 2. The last one. Rainbow shape, left toes out to the left. Squeeze through center. Left toes out to the right. Squeeze through center. So you tap the floor out to the left, through center, tap the floor out to the right, through center. You're drawing this little rainbow shape. Really focusing on keeping the hips still as you move the leg. So if you notice that your hips are rocking and rolling all over the place, I want you to slow down. Engage the abdominals more. Push into the forearms more. And focus on squeezing your glutes to lift your leg. 4. 3. 2. The last one. Hold it center. Little pulses up with the left heel. Up and up. You've got it. Up and up. All 5 toes of the left foot are rotating down towards the mat. Inner thighs are squeezing together. Shift a little more weight into the left forearm here. Neck stays long. 8 more, go. 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, you've got those circles. Trace the left heel in a circle. Circle it around. Circle it around. Your choice how big you make this. I would guess mine is about the size of a softball, like I said. Focusing on keeping everything still, except for the left leg rotating in the hip socket. 4 more, go. 4, 3, you're almost there. 2, reverse direction, other way. Circle and circle. Squeeze the left quadricep. Maybe lift the left leg a little higher as you come to the top of that circle. 4 more and a hold, go. 4, 3, 2, the last one, hold at the top, push to the left heel, squeeze the left glute with the left leg higher, and then really press in the forearms, feel that length through the spine. Hold it right here. 4, lift it higher. 3, 2, lower the left leg down, pull the left knee in, and again, find that narrow leg child's pose. But this time, instead of arms outstretched, bring them to rest at your side, palms down to the mat, and tuck your forehead down. Take a big breath in, and let it go. Relaxing your shoulders, letting them kind of melt down to the floor. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Extend the arms out in front of you. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up, downward dog. Take a breath in here. And out. Walk your hands back to your feet. Take the band, roll it down off the legs, step out of it. Hold the band in your hands as you push through the heels, bend the knees, and slowly roll yourself up to stand. And we will finish class standing with some thigh and arm work. Whew. Okay, we're gonna start in a narrow V, okay? So, facing me, your heels are gonna come together. Toes are gonna be about 6 inches apart. I want you to take the band around your forearms here. So, halfway between your wrists and your elbows or so. Bend the elbows in and flip the palms up. Now lift your heels slightly, squeeze them together, and then bend your knees, sending them forward so you make this diamond shape in your legs. The more you pull out on the band, the more you're gonna feel this in your biceps, okay? We're gonna inhale, rise up to straight legs, lift the heels high, extend the arms straight. We're gonna squeeze the elbows in, bend the knees, squeeze the heels together, keeping them at a hover. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, squeeze and bend. Keep going like that. Your choice. If you want to pick up the pace, you can. If you want to focus more on balance, then I would encourage you to stay slow. Now, as always, if your balance is just not happening today, feel free to take a hand to a wall or even just be up against a wall so you have it there as a little safety net. That's totally fine. Now we're getting some calf work here. As we lift up, I want you to really press the heels high. And as we lower, squeeze the heels together before they touch the ground. And bend the knees, feeling the inner thighs pressing open. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one up. We're gonna hold this one down, and I just want you to press out on the band, go out. And now as you press out on the band, press the thighs, open, open, yes. So elbows are squeezing into your side. Thumbs are pulling outward, so you're really contracting out on the band. Your heels are squeezing together, and your thighs are pressing out in line with your with your forearms. So we're getting outer hip, outer thigh, we're getting bicep, getting a little shoulder. Here for 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold that out, inhale. On your exhale, we're gonna lift the elbows away from the side. I want to squeeze them right back down. You've got it. Exhale, lift, pull out on the band. Inhale, lower. So static, holding the legs. Heels are squeezing together. Thighs are pressing open. Chest is staying lifted here. So as you fatigue in the legs, it's going to be tempting to lean forward. Really try to keep yourself upright. Shoulders stacked over your hips. 4 more. 4. And squeeze. You've got it. 3 more lifts. And squeeze. Last 2, it's lifts. And squeeze, take this one up, hold it there. Pull out on the band, little pulses up with the arms. Go up and up. Now drop your hips down. Go a little down, little down. The more you pull out on the band, the more you're gonna fire the biceps. Okay, pretty traditional little thigh work here to finish. 3 sets of thighs. This is the last exercise in your first set of thigh work, okay? You're here for 8 and a hold. Go 8, and go 6, go 4, 3, 2, stay right there, inhale. Exhale, squeeze the heels together. Press out on the band, press out with your thighs. Sink a little lower. Hold right here for 4, 3, 2, rise up, lower your heels, lower your arms. Keep this turned out position. Step your feet wide. We're coming back into wide turnout where you started class. Bend your knees down, heels are in, toes are out. Now flip your palms to face each other. Reach the arms up to the sky. Soften the shoulders, and again, shoulder issues, just come lower, okay? From here, we're gonna rise up, pull the elbows down. We're gonna lower the hips, press the arms up, speed it up and down, lift and lower. Now here's one of those chances, if you're looking for a little more cardio, to pick up your pace. Feel free to add a heel lift if you want, or just speed it up. Just like in that first exercise, the more you press on the band, the more work you're gonna get into your shoulders. So that's your call. You level your resistance where you want it today. 4, 3, 2, last one, hips stay low. Press out on the band, go out and out. You've got it, out. Notice where your shoulders are. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. And then think again about squeezing your heels in and pressing your inner thighs open here, okay? So knees are strong over second and third toe. 8 more presses. 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, flip the palms to face me, lower the arms to shoulder height. Draw the arm bones back into the socket, press on the band. From here, right heel left heel left, right heel, left heel. As you lift the heel, I want you to press the ankle forward, press the thigh bone back. So knee stays strong and stable, not rolling forward, right? Not collapsing on the arch of your foot. Right, left. Can you stay low in the legs? Can you stay lifted in the chest? 4 sets. 4, 3, last 2, last one, right, last one, left. Both heels lift, lower, yes, lift. Did you release the band? Try to press back out. Both heels lift, both heels lower. Stay low in the hips. 4, 3, 2. Option to keep the heels lifted, or if that's too much, lower your heels, press out on the band, drop your hips, down, 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 little pulses. This is your second set of thighs, okay? One final set to finish, and that is the end of class before we stretch. You've got this. You're here for 16, for 12. You can always lower your heels if you need to. Go 8, and go 6. Hold it in 3, in 2, hold it. Lift the heels. Press the ankle bones forward. Press out on the band. Sink low. Hold right here. 4, 3, 2. Lower your heels. Rise up to stand. Lower your arms. Toe heel walk your feet in. Hips distance parallel. Come to a squat. Hips go back. Torso hinges forward and arms sweep just a few inches away from you here, okay? So palms are down towards the floor. Bend your knees. Reach the hips back as you shift the weight back into the heels. You're in a squat. We're gonna row the elbows back. Send the arms long. You've got it. Exhale, row. Inhale, reach, just like that. Row and reach. Row and reach. So as you row the elbows back, shoulder blades are squeezing together. As you send them forward, shoulder blades spread wide. Now I want you to really drive into your heels here and reach your hips way back. Shoulders are hinging forward over the knees. Spine is long. 4 more. 4 and reach. You've got it. 3 and reach. 2 more. Row and reach. Now take it to a row. Hold it. Little pulses back with the elbows. Go a little back, little back, a little back, little back. Pulse and pulse. We're going to change the grip on the band in 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, stay right there, send the arms long. Stay in your squat. Just take the band back behind you. I'm gonna turn so you can see what I'm doing. Hook your thumbs into the band here and extend the arms back behind you. Palms face each other. So you're in a tricep extension here, okay? Feel the shoulder blades draw down the back. From this position, keep your arms where they are. Just lower your hips down for 2 and up just to knee height. Inhale, they lower. Exhale, they lift. So again, think of a length through the crown of the head, length back through the hips. Abdominals are engaged here. So we're not arching into the back, we're not flaring the ribs. 4 more, 4, and lift. 3 more. 2. Now take your hips down, hold that low position, pull out on the band. Go, it's out and out. Go up and out. Little pull, so thumbs are pulling apart from each other. Triceps are working. I want you to reach the arms a little straighter. Squeeze the shoulder blades down the back a little bit more. Here for 8, 6, 4, 3. Pull out on the band, hold it, pulse the arms up. Go a little up, little up. Pulse the hips down, go a little down. This is it. Okay, final variation. And then you have a final hold for this class. And then we stretch. You're doing amazing. Double check. Shoulders are not by your ears. Double check rib cage is not flaring. Could you get your arms a little straighter? Could you reach your hips back a little more? You have 16 in a final hold. Ready? Go. 16. 12. You're almost there. 8 more. Go. 8. 6. Go. 4. 3. This is your hold for class. Pull out on the band. Lift the arms higher. Sink the hips lower. Reach back into the heels. You're here for 4, 3, 2, rise up. Ditch the band. Awesome job. Forward fold over both legs. Melting into this hamstring stretch. Catch your breath. Maybe sway the upper body a little side to side, releasing through the back of the neck. Big inhales. Big exhale. Let's lower all the way down to the mat to an all fours position. Whew. And let's step our right foot forward between our hands for a low lunge. Your choice, your hands can stay down on the mat, or if you like better, hands up on your thigh. Feel free to do that. Focus on squeezing the left glute and pressing the left hip forward here. Just breathing into this. You can stay right where you are, or if you'd like a quadricep stretch, plant your left hand, curl your left heel in toward your seat, and reach the right arm back to catch the left foot so you're twisting. Feel the left side of the chest rotate open towards the ceiling, and take a few big breaths here. Amazing work today. One more big breath. Let it go. Carefully release the foot. Come back through the center. We'll switch sides. Come to an all fours position. Step your left foot forward between your hands. Left knee is stacked over the left ankle. You can stay right here with your hands down on the mat, or you can press up, pressing your hands on your left thigh. Totally your call. Whew. I'm a little twitchy after that one. That was hard. Really squeezing the right glute, pressing the right hip forward here. And then double check you're not tensing in the shoulders. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. You're welcome to stay right here. Or for your quadricep stretch, plant your right hand, curl your right heel to your seat, left arm reaches back to catch the foot. Then we twist open towards the ceiling. Big inhale, and let it go. One more time. Carefully release the foot. Come back to that all fours position. And I want you to find a puppy dog pose. So hips stay high. You walk your hands forward, melt your forehead down into the mat. Let your elbows come down to the mat for a little bit more support. And then feel your sitting bones reaching up as your heart melts down. So you get this really nice stretch for the mid-spine and the chest and the shoulders. Big breath in. And let it go. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands back in. Find a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let it go. And that is your class. Amazing work. I am so proud of you. I found that one to be really, really challenging. Let me know what you thought of this class in the comments. Let me know if you want to see more classes like this, if you want a shorter format, if you want more cardio, more specific like inner thighs or core. I'd love to hear from you. As always, I'll be back next week with a brand new Barre with Mary class. It would mean so much to me if you would subscribe, like, comment, share this with your friends. It does so much to help me out. And I know maybe it feels silly, but it really means everything to me. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you back here on the mat next week.